All right, at my parents' house, we will be installing R1 brakes. Chris made a video on this, Chris Borges. Before we do that though, I gotta get my pinch welds fixed up. So we're gonna cut off this blue part because currently I have these up, but not on that side. All right, that looks a lot better. That's gonna be a lot safer to jack up. And the crazy thing is, my pinch welds, they're so messed up. I don't know if you guys can tell on the video, but you see how this one's so bent? And this area was bent as well. Let's open this guy up. All right, Dad, what do you think? You wanna know how much they were?
Oh.
2,000.
Oh.
I'm kidding, they're 300. It's like 400 bucks, so it honestly seems too good to be true, honestly, Dad. Rotors and pads for 400 bucks? That sounds way too good to be true. All right, if you guys order the brakes off of Amazon, this is how they come labeled. You have an R at the end, or you have an L. So we're assuming these are the fronts because they're bigger, and these are the backs because they're like skinnier this way. So I'm assuming left side, right side, because really we didn't get any instructions with these. We just got gloves. Dad, you want to use these? He already has his own gloves. All right, and there's two reasons why I'm doing brakes and rotors now. The main thing is the back right brake has been squealing a lot. So I feel like it's running low. Also my brake fluid in the hood, it's also running a little low. So I figured, well, the pads are probably shrinking. One other thing, my e-brake has been getting stuck. So I'll show you guys that later in the video, and I'll show you guys how I fixed it. I fixed it before, so I'm gonna have to fix it again. But the thing is, I'm gonna have to take off the rotors in the back. So I figured since the brakes in the back right are obviously going bad, and my emergency brake, I need to probably clean. It's like a little spring. You guys will see it later in the video. So that part probably needs to be cleaned or lubricated. I'm not exactly sure how you're supposed to clean it. Also, these rotors, this car has 110,000 miles on it. And I don't know if these rotors have ever been changed. I've had this car since like 50-ish thousand miles, 50,000-ish sort of miles. So obviously I never replaced it. I've never replaced the pads. So we're just kind of getting everything done. Because like if you look at that, that just looks gross. It looks rusted. So the new guys are gonna look sick. Really, my brother and dad, they were trying to convince me not to get new rotors, but I felt like for 300, it was like between $300, $400 for like this whole set. Disregard the spacers, of course. But yeah, for the pads, and then like, I don't know what you call these things. But between the pads and the rotors for like $400, it's actually not a bad deal. I remember when I was looking at pads, they were like $100 or $200 just for pads. So yeah, this really ain't that bad. Because my brother told me as long as like the rotor's not worked, you can just keep your rotors for life. But I figured, we're doing this job. I might as well get new rotors, and these things just look old. They look crusty. And I'm trying to be a hot boy. I'm trying to have a good looking car. So got to get everything new.
Okay, so Brandon's gonna assemble the new
pads.
And,
also,
calipers, right?
Yeah. Can they see how the old ones compare to the new ones? Oh, Dad, look at that difference. Because I wonder if this is just metal. It might just be metal. The back right? Because the back right are bad. It's just weird how it's like bent. These are bent two different ways.
You probably can bend them. That's probably why they haven't. That's why they're probably bendable.
Yeah, I can bend it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you just gotta push it a lot. So the driver's side, man, look at that. Where's it's barely there. The indicator's gone too. Like a little, oh no, you can see it.
This little plug. Can't you take this?
Oh yeah, that's flat. Oh, I got it.
All right.
Yeah, cause see how it's getting stuck? It got stuck right there. Dawson, you can't move it at all? Bro, you have to push the button in.
This is up.
Uh-huh.
This is down. This is up. This is down. What did the last time we went?
Oh shit.
What happened?
It went the wrong direction. And I just wanted to point out, when you spray this with brake clean, which is like the usual recommendation for most rotors, this thing gets absolutely toasted. So I don't know if you're supposed to do that, because the previous rotor job I had to do, I did it and like you didn't notice anything. I don't know what chemicals they put on this, but yeah, this is what it looks like on the rears right here. So yeah, it looks a little toasty, but hopefully maybe just by washing it and stuff, it goes away, or you won't really be able to tell like with the wheel over it. All right, welcome to the assembly table where we put a caliper back together. If it lets me. And then basically I kind of size it up, make sure it's going in the right spot, which it is. Dude, it's crazy just like how new this hardware is. I feel like a fella should just get new calipers, repaint them, and then put them back on the car, because like these are absolutely dirty. These used to be like bright red. I literally have the caliper paint. I brought it just in case if I thought about painting it. Is this, I don't know what direction this video is gonna be. It's gonna be either this way or it's gonna be that way. But yeah, either way, definitely should be getting it painted soon. There's really no point in just getting a new caliper, because this is definitely a working caliper. You know, there's nothing wrong with the caliper. But I just don't know how to get off the red paint. I don't know how that's gonna work. Come out, brother. Maybe a fella should get it professionally painted. That wouldn't be a bad idea. All right, anyways, that is the difference between pads. Can you guys tell the difference between the pads? Like, you could barely see the wear indicator. That's why this thing was like making noise. You guys see that, bro? Like, look at the differences. Like, holy crap. But also the shirt got like insanely dirty. Like, look at that, bro. I'll show you guys probably later. But anyhow, that was that one. So we gotta do it like that way. It's better if I zoom in. Oh yeah. Yeah, that might be better for you guys. Okay. And I'll show you guys kind of how I did it. In case anyone's a novice, by no way is this video teaching you guys how to do this stuff, because I'm not a good teacher in any of this. And if you put it in like this and it's easy, it is wrong. Like it does not just kind of float there. These clips need to pull it back. Like so. You guys notice how like it's being held now? That is how it should be. All right, what's up, chat? So it's the next day. We got the backs on, and funny enough, when we were compressing the calipers yesterday for the backs, the brake fluid reservoir was rising, so my brother had to grab some of the brake fluid, because otherwise it would have overfilled. So yeah, whenever you do a brake job, have a second person look at the front of the trunk whenever you're compressing calipers. It's definitely a good idea.
Catch this part right here.
Yeah, I get you.
See how much it moves?
Right.
See it's clanking up and down, up and down?
Yeah.
Now watch, I'm gonna thread it in.
And it won't do it at all, huh?
It does it, but it's harder. You just thread it all the way in? Look, see how it doesn't even move?
Yeah, it doesn't even move.
It's a button.
So basically, every time it makes a full rotation, at a certain point, it will go and then it will rotate and it will go and it will go. So you guys will see it in a second if it's still happening, and hopefully it doesn't happen to the back, because then I'm just confused, like what the hell is wrong with these rotors or pads or whatever. All right, this is the sound I'm talking about, guys. Every time it hits that, it squeaks. Like every time that hits the caliper area.
That side's worse than this side. Well, yeah, the pads are gonna rub a little bit.
Yeah, but you can constantly hear the rubbing, which is fine. Yeah. But every time it hits like this sort of area, it goes a little louder. You hear it?
That's what you heard?
Yeah. Bro, I did this install back in May. I am lagging, guys. I am so sorry. So yes, I have been lagging. I apologize, but you may be wondering how the brakes have been. So for the first week, for about the first 300, 400 miles, it did squeal. It was kind of annoying. Again, it happened on both wheels. So every once in a while you would hear because it would literally happen twice, right? Which was just so annoying. It honestly drove me insane. But it's been pretty good now. So I'm kind of curious. I'm going to jack up the car right now and you guys can see if you guys can hear it or not. But overall, it got better over time. But yeah, for the first week, if you're like, oh, I want to take it to the car show or whatever. No, that thing gonna make noise. Chris said it did not make noise on his channel. So I'm just confused. Like, did this guy get better rotors or something than me? I don't know. And it was only the front wheels, which is the craziest thing. I don't understand. Like the back wheels never made any noise. I don't know why. And for anyone wondering if I use caliper grease, we did end up using caliper grease. I didn't know about caliper grease until we had our neighbor take a look at it. Bro, that does not look safe. That is bent. Yeah, I probably need a new jack. And if I were to guess, it's been about a month plus. It's been about 500 miles and now no noise. So I don't know why the sound went away. I don't know why it was there to begin with, but it's gone. It just had to grind out whatever metal it was getting stuck on. Okay, the residue is gone from that brake clean stuff. And now you can tell what part gets the pad and what doesn't, because that's like still silver. And that's like a dark gray. It's like a dark brown almost. And my brother was right about the handbrake. The reason why it does get stuck is literally because of this button. That was literally the reason. Because if I were to tighten this, I would not be able to do this right now, chat. So props to my brother. That guy's a genius. So overall, I guess it's kind of up to you whether or not you want to buy these brakes. I'd imagine that's why you clicked on this video, because you wanted to see like a breakdown and just see how they look after a month. So yeah, it's really your call. For the first month, they will squeal. They will make a noise. For give or take like 300, 400 miles or so, it's going to make noise. And I noticed since that, it's maybe made noise like a week or two ago, but it was only like for 10 minutes and then it stopped. So yeah, whatever metal was rubbing on, it's gone now. It got obliterated, I would imagine. And in terms of how they're looking right now, I didn't really notice that they were like browning. So I don't know if you could just power wash that or if that's just how they're gonna look, if they're starting to rust or whatever. So time will tell. If you guys want an update later, just hit me up. I will give you guys an update. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and leave a like on it. Subscribe if you're new. I'll be doing a lot more car stuff. Car Week's coming up in 2 months. I'm excited, but I will catch you guys for another video that I'm actually working on. All right, bye guys.